And thanks for watching my back, Doreen, all these days and doing it. Hi, Ray. Nice to see you. Alan. Hi, Ilse. Good to see you. I hope I've said hello to everyone. But yeah, I think I have. Oh, and Nella and Diana. Good to see you just come in as well. Anjali, is that how I say your name? Nice to see you. Right. Today, what we're going to do in hypnosis is find our purpose. A way, and I'm going to ask this, trying to think of some way that you can kind of pass this on, if you like. Some way of just doing one thing maybe today that can lift someone else up or help someone else, some way of giving back. Because I know for my own self, let me put it this way, I know that it's changed my life, being able to do what I'm doing, if you like. I know I'm at a different age to a lot of you. And I know when I was young and I've got young kids, and it's all about striving and making sure that they have everything they want. And it's kind of inwardly focused. But I want you to just think today about your own life purpose. What gives you, creates that feeling of peace within you? What can you do that's going to make you feel good? What was that song? Just remembered it. What have you done today to make you feel proud? Something like that. Anyway, so just think about what you can do over these next few days. That's why Elizabeth's singing it. She knows the song. Go on and sing it for us, Elizabeth. Go on, sing it. Let's hear it.
No. I can't sing it like Heather Small does.
Well, I bet you can. I think you've just been a bit shy. But anyway, look, think about, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to hypnotize you today. Think about your own worth. You know that now over these last few weeks. I hope you've got an understanding of your worth as a person, appreciation of your body, of who you are, what you can do, what you can achieve. And I hope you've dropped a load of the limitations you might have had before we started 4 weeks back, and start today just to think, okay, how can I use that new understanding and that new feeling and that new feeling I have for myself, and how can I kind of get other people to understand that as well? So a few years back, I started, we think things sometimes about people. We think, oh, they're really good at what they're doing, or, they're really nice, or they're really beautiful, or they're really handsome, but we never say it. We just kind of think it. And I made a decision a few years back that if I'm thinking something good about someone, I'm going to say it. And which can be kind of, it goes against our grain really to do it. But I do it. And it's what I call an unconditional appreciation, if you like, or unconditional regard, just by saying, if someone, even if you're in a greengrocer's shop and someone's made you feel good about what they're doing, or they've treated you properly, just be to say, you're doing a great job, or I think you're great, or whatever it might be, without any kind of side, without any kind of wanting anything back. It's just like that unconditional regard and appreciation. So I want you to think about it over the next few days, and maybe even, this only just occurred to me, as most things do, maybe every now and again, when you're walking past a mirror, do the same thing for yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and just say thank you, for everything that you do. A bit of unconditional appreciation of yourself, if you like. I don't think we do that enough. We definitely don't do it enough. But once you start doing it in the real world, and I know it's behind a mask most of the time now, but when we do get back some kind of life, just to say to somebody, I think you look great today, or you're brilliant at what you do, without wanting anything back, just an unconditional appreciation. So I want you to think about it today when I help you to go into hypnosis. Just think about what your purpose is. What could you kind of give? And I'm not talking about financially, you can if you want, but I'm thinking about what can you give? What have you learned throughout your life that you could maybe pass on or pass up to somebody else? Because we all have it. And it can be, I know this to be a fact, sometimes just 2 or 3 words can change a person's day. Seriously, you can change a person's day with a couple of 3 decent words. A few years back, I had to go to the hospital. I had to have some kind of checkup. I think it might have been my eyes. As you can probably see, I can't see very well. But anyway, I had to park, and I found this parking space, and then I realised I didn't have any change for the machine, the parking machine. So I asked the guy for some change, and he said, "How much is the parking?" And I said, "I think it's £2." So he put his hand in his pocket. He said, "Here's £2." He said, "Have a great day." And so it was, I didn't know this guy from Adam, but it kind of made my day. He didn't want, I said, "Well, I'll send it back." No, he said, "I'm not interested. Just have a great day." And that was just an amazing thing to happen. I know it's only £2. It's not a great deal of money. But it just the fact that somebody unconditionally did something kind for me. And I think that happens a lot of the times. Anthony and I were running some training in Portugal, in Lisbon last year, beginning of last year, 2019. And there's a bull ring there. It's a fantastic building right in the middle of Lisbon. But underneath is a shopping mall. And we used to take the students there for something to eat. But anyway, next door to that, that's another story. But next door to that was an Italian restaurant. We used to go out in the evenings. And we went to this Italian restaurant, and there was a guy in this restaurant. I don't know whether he kind of moved. He might have been gay. He might not have been gay. But he was definitely beautiful, this guy. And he was great. He was a great waiter. That was his job, and he took a real pride in it. And I just thought he was beautiful. So there might be 16, 18 people around this table. And I'm thinking this guy is beautiful. He had a gap in his teeth. I like teeth that aren't 100%. I like them to be a bit like that kind of, and he had that kind of face. Really nice hair, really beautiful guy. So anyway, as he's walking up and down, I thought it, so out it came. And I just said, "I've got to tell you, I think you're an absolutely beautiful looking man." And I said, "And you're brilliant at what you're doing." I just said it, and I just carried on eating. And this guy almost grew. You could see him grow about 6 inches. And for the rest of that evening, you could see it. And I don't know what the other people around the table thought, because it was just an unconditional appreciation of someone. And so I've been doing that. And I want you to think about this over the next few days, not just for other people, but every now and again, take time out to give yourself some of that unconditional appreciation for what you do, the people you help. A lot of you here are therapists. Think about those. We don't think about it enough sometimes. The people you've helped with your words. I know some of you are great, and I know you're doing great work, but we don't always think about it. I've seen maybe 25,000 people for smoking. And someone once said to me, "I get bored with seeing people for smoking." Because one time in fact, in 2006, I saw just under 5,000 people in 1 year for smoking, in groups of 200 people at a time. People say, "I don't get bored with saying the same thing." I never get bored, because everyone's got their own story. And for every one of those people, quitting smoking made a massive change in their life. But every now and again, you have to kind of sit back and think, yeah, but I've helped one person. I saw a guy for heroin addiction some years ago, and he was 28, and he'd been doing this stuff since he was 18. And he sold everything, including his own body, to get the money. That's how far this kid had gone with this drug. And I saw him. His mum brought him to my office, and I saw him. And then 6 months later, his mum rang my office. And that time I had 2 girls taking the calls all the time. And I was with a client. So one of the girls took the call. And this lady asked this girl to tell me that since her son had been to see me, he hadn't had any more heroin. She said, "My life's changed, the family's life's changed, his life's changed." And I have to tell you, if I never do another thing, and he never has any more heroin, and I know he hasn't, then I can go to bed every night, put my head on my pillow, go fast asleep. So we have to every now and again think about the people you help. I know I was speaking to Gayleen the other week, and she was just coming out of the gym, I believe she told me, and someone spoke to her and said something that was going on in her life. And Gayleen said just a few words to that person and changed that person's day. You know, it didn't say, come to my office and we'll sit down and we'll talk about it. It's just because she had the words and she knew what to say in that moment. And you all do. And you probably already have. But today I want you to focus on what your real purpose in life is. What is your I'm just letting a few more people in. What is your core value? What makes you feel good? What is going to make you feel good? What is going to lift you beyond our normal life? What can I do for one other person? It doesn't have to be thousands of people, just one person. Is it just a moment of unconditional regard and appreciation? So think about that today. I'm just going to help you go into the most profound state of hypnosis. You are going to love it. Get into it with me. As I always say, listen to me if you want. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Clara. Hi, Petra. There's a few more people joining here. Nice to see you all. If I haven't said hello to you, you know, I love you all anyway. So look, we'll get into this today. Lose yourself in it and just think for a while. You don't even have to think. I'm going to direct this question to your unconscious mind, and your unconscious mind will hear everything I've got to say, and it will take from it what's needed for you to allow yourself to express that feeling of love and joy outwardly, because it's no longer contained within you. All right. So if you're ready to experience this, and you are going to go into the most wonderful state today, I want you to get comfortable. You know how to do this now. Hi, Irana. Sorry, I've seen you, but I didn't say hello. Nice to see you. Right, so get comfortable. Look honest as time out. Understand for the next few minutes, you are all that matters to me. Put everything else out of your mind. And let's just get into this and treat yourself to one of our guys on our course. He runs this thing called a mind massage. And I think that sounds fantastic. So just for the next hour or so, let me massage your mind and see what happens. Actually thinking about it, sounds a bit disgusting to be honest with you, but never mind. So look, let me just get into this for me, all right? And just lose yourself. Sit back, get comfortable. Listen to me if you want, but as I said, I don't mean this rudely. I'm not interested in your conscious mind. Tried to do this consciously and it didn't work. Your unconscious mind, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get this thing working with this mouse that's not working. So that's why I look a bit manic. Hang on a second. I pinned myself to the screen, so if you just want to watch me, you can, just by going to speaker view, I believe. Right, okay, get yourselves comfortable. Place your feet separately, place your arms separately. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, allow your eyes to close. Only as quickly as you're ready to tap into all of your inner love, inner strength, and inner kindness. That's right. And as you take that breath in again and you breathe and your body relaxes more and more, I'm going to say some words. And all you have to do is just repeat the words in your own mind after I've said the words, okay? So just get yourself comfortable, let your body relax more and more. And as I say these words, just repeat them after me. I am completely calm and relaxed. 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 My right arm is heavy 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 and relaxed. I am completely calm and relaxed. I am completely calm and relaxed. My left arm is heavy and relaxed. My left arm is heavy and relaxed. My left arm is heavy and relaxed. I am completely calm and relaxed. My right leg is heavy and relaxed. My right leg is heavy and relaxed. My right leg is heavy and relaxed. I am completely calm and relaxed. I am completely calm and relaxed. My left leg is heavy and relaxed. My left leg is heavy and relaxed. My left leg is heavy and relaxed. I am completely calm and relaxed. I recognize the good within me. Thank you. I care about you. I want you to be well. I recognize the good within me. Thank you. I care about you. And I want you to be well. Now, as you drift deeper and deeper, my voice and my words are going to drift with you. Your body and your mind completely relaxed. Feel yourself just drifting even deeper into that chair. Imagine it's happening automatically. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. Every word I say now is going to take you deeper and deeper into the most profound, beautiful state of hypnosis and trance. Even deeper than before. Imagine you're just dropping down through space and time. Space and time no longer exist. You're just dropping deeper and deeper into that place of total bliss. Just you and the sound of my voice. Every word takes you deeper and deeper. And just when you think you've reached the ultimate state of bliss, you're going to go 10 times deeper. Imagine there is no end to how deep you can go into that state. And as you drift into that space, your mind begins to separate from your body, leaving your physical being in that chair. Your mind is separating from your body. The most incredible feeling of liberation and freedom. The essence of who you are. That is pure love, pure light, pure kindness and joy. Drifting away from your body, leaving all earthly ties behind. Imagine you're just drifting through infinite space. Just you and the sound of my voice and a feeling of freedom. The essence of who you are, which is pure love, pure energy, pure light, pure kindness. That intangible part of who you are, just drifting through space now. And feel that feeling of liberation and freedom. Nothing else matters for a while. And as you drift into that space, you can become aware of your true, pure nature, the love, the kindness, the beauty that you have and you are. Feel it now. Just for a moment, think about the people whose lives have changed because they know you, because of your words, your love, your kindness. Think of those people now. Feel that love now. Feel it like an infinite light stretching to the edges of all the known universes. Feel it expanding out through your body. Feel it lighting you up, lifting you up. That infinite space. Pure love, pure kindness, pure light, pure energy. Feel it now. And feel it expanding out through your physical being, because the body in that chair cannot contain that energy and that love because it is infinite. Feel it now. Feel even stronger than before. And as you feel that love, every limiting belief is washed from your mind. It cannot not be affected by that force. Feel that incredible energy now, and feel it from everyone in this group. Think about that energy, that combined energy, and feel it, the most intense feeling of love and joy, kindness, freedom. And you're going to take that love and that kindness into everything you do. You'll understand with that love, everything else fades and everything becomes possible. Every negative word that was ever placed on you is blasted and disintegrated by that love. Every limiting belief that was ever placed on you is disintegrated, annihilated by that feeling of love and light. Feel it now. Feel it getting even stronger. Lifting you up, lighting you up, taking you into that infinite space of joy and love and kindness. Know it's okay to feel that good. Hear those words resonating in your mind. I recognize the good within you. Thank you. I care about you. I want you to be well. And now in your own mind, aim those words at your physical being. I recognize the good within you. Thank you. I care about you. I want you to be well. Understand that you are beautiful, that you are infinite, that you are incredible. You are the greatest creation on this planet. A new understanding, an unconditional regard for yourself, an unconditional appreciation of your body, of your true beauty. Feel it now. You are an incredible creation. Right here in this moment, you do not need to be anything more than you are, because you are everything. And you're going to feel that love, and you're going to take it to everything you do. And every now and again, when you're thinking something good and kind about someone, you'll find yourself just saying it. And that feeling of unconditional regard and appreciation is going to change that person's life in that moment. Knowing there is nothing that you want other than that person to feel and appreciate themselves. And every now and again, when you catch a glimpse of yourself or you say something, you're going to aim that unconditional love towards you, towards yourself. You're going to say those words, I care about you, I want you to be well. I recognize the good within you. Thank you. Because you are worth it. So just drift in that space now. Just you and the sound of my voice and the energy. Feel it taking you to the edges of the universe. Understand, it is absolutely true. You are stardust. That is where you came from. That is who you are. And you are infinite. There are no boundaries. There are no limits. And believe what I believe about you. And see what I see when I look at you. And feel it now. Every limitation gone, every negative thought, every limiting belief that was ever placed on you, you now recognize was only ever someone else's opinion. It was never true. Once again, go back to that moment of innocence, 2, 3 years old, 5 years old, before those opinions affected you, before those limiting beliefs were placed on you. That time when you were just pure love and innocence, where you thought and believed you could do anything. And it was true until those outside voices came in and the limiting beliefs were placed on you and the negative thoughts about who you are, what you can and cannot be. Go back to that moment in time. Drop down beside that child. Hold them for a while. Tell them how beautiful they are. Tell them how brilliant they are. Use that unconditional love on that child now. And when you're ready to experience that feeling of joy, unconditional love and appreciation, I want you to pull that child into you so they become part of you once again. And feel that child in the very center of your being now. In your heart center, feel it. And from today, you are going to be determined to look after that child, to love that child, to give that child the life they deserve, to show it every joy that you can find, to appreciate every single thing that we have. You know, the smell of fresh rain, the warmth of the sun on your face, the colors of a sunset or a sunrise, a cool breeze on your face, a flower, the scent of a flower, the taste of some incredible food, and the feeling of love. And feel that now. From today, you're going to take that feeling into everything you do. And nothing and no one can ever deter you or try to make you believe anything else. Because you know now your truth. You now know your real value, your real worth as a person, as a being. As from today, you are going to exercise your right and your privilege to have the happiness you want, have the joy you want. You will ask that question if ever you come across a block in your mind. When did I make that decision? How old was I? Where was I? Who was I with? Was it even my decision? And you'll realize it was never your decision in the first place. It was placed on you. And you can blink twice and delete it. You now have the ability to do that. And you can decide what experience you want next. And ask that question every single day. What have I done today to make me feel proud? What have I done today to make me feel good? Because now it's up to you. As we have this time together and your mind changes and your body changes at a molecular cellular level. And once you've seen that light, once you've seen that clarity, when you've had that moment of clarity about who you really are, it can't be unseen. You can pretend you've never seen it, but you'll never not unsee it. You are love, you are light, you are energy, and it is infinite. You're going to take that feeling to everything you do. As we live in this life, this matrix that we call life, with all the things that go on in our life, we're going to deal with things differently. We're going to see things differently so that we can be everything we want to be. And in doing that, help others be the same. Not everyone's going to see the light. Not everyone's going to use it. But now you've seen it and it can't be unseen. Take this feeling of joy and take this feeling of love into everything you do and aim it at yourself. An appreciation of just how incredible and beautiful you are as a being, as a man, as a woman. Feel it now. Because now you've seen it. It can't be unseen. And go with your unconscious as often as you need to know that that is you. This is your true nature. This is your birthright. Go as often as you need to know that you can continue to feel this feeling now. In a while, I'm going to count to 10. On 8, your eyes will open. You are going to feel incredible. You'll see things differently. You'll experience life differently. Your senses will be heightened. So when you see the sunrise, it'll be a different experience. When you see the sun set, it'll be a different experience. Your senses will be heightened. So when you feel that fresh rain on your face, it'll be incredible. When you see the face of someone you love, it'll be incredible. And your senses, you'll sense the touch, the pleasure you can have, the pleasure you can give. And the changes you can make with a kind word. A moment of unconditional appreciation and regard. So get ready as I count to 10. On 8, your eyes will open. You are going to feel incredible. And on 10, that feeling of love, that feeling of light, the energy is going to grow stronger day by day. As you continue to look after your body, to treat your body kindly, give it the right nutrition, give it the right amount of water, to look after it, treat it with the respect it deserves, because it is the greatest creation on this planet. And you are beautiful, and you are fabulous. 1, feeling absolutely wonderful. 2, to achieve those things you want to achieve in your life and do it from a space of love. 3, a feeling of freedom from every limiting belief that was ever placed on you. 4, feel the force of that love and light and energy flooding your body and your mind, lifting you up, lighting you up. 5, feeling incredibly alive now. 6, 7, 8, eyes opening, feeling absolutely incredible. 9, 10. Well, I hope you enjoyed the experience. Just Just waiting for a few more people. I don't want to leave them. They'll still be here tomorrow. That's right, Elizabeth, coming back round. Andreas is still up there in the clouds. Hello, Andreas. Welcome back. Okay, excellent. Well, I hope you enjoyed the evening. As I said, if you've got any ideas for what we can be working on, or you want to experience, just let me know. If it's something you want to learn. But understand that you are incredible. And just take that feeling to everything you do. And ask those questions. When did I make that decision? If it's a block, if it's something, and was it even my words? Was it even my opinion? It probably was not. I understand you've evolved. You've evolved in these last few weeks. You're not the same person as you were 4 weeks ago. And you won't be the same person you are 4 weeks from now. Understand it's okay to be loved. It's okay to enjoy. Just do everything you can from that viewpoint. Okay, well, I'm going to be around tomorrow evening. I have no idea what I was going to be talking about. I didn't know I was going to talk about 5 minutes before I sat down here this evening, to be honest with you. I just make stuff up as I go along and hope that no one notices. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Take it into everything you do. I know a lot of you are already doing therapy and you're doing great work. Just keep it up, and it will come back. And think about what can I do? What can I just do that's going to help someone today? I think I said to you some 2 or 3 years ago, I made a decision that I was never ever going to charge anyone to help them out of pain. I'll tell you the story if you haven't heard it. My mum was very ill and she lives 5 hours away. And her partner rang me and said, your mum's really ill. I think you need to get her now. So I drove to see her, which was a 5-hour drive. I got and she was in hospital and she could only move her left arm. She was so ill. What had happened, her doctor had put her on these steroids for whatever it was with a repeat prescription and forgot to tell my mum that it was for a month. So my mum had been taking these pills for 18 months. And the doctor was perfectly good person doing really good work. He just forgot. And, we can all make mistakes in certain situations like that, then it's kind of devastating, but she's just a human being doing her best. So it wasn't like we're going to sue the NHS or anything else. It was just a mistake. But my mum had gone into kidney failure because of these steroids she was taking. And so her body was swollen and she could just about move her left arm. So I went to see her and she said to me, I think I'm going to be here for a long time. And to be honest with you, when she said that, I didn't think she was going to come out of hospital because I've never seen her look that ill. She was 88, but she'd always been kind of fit and well her whole life, as well as you can be having 5 sons and 2 daughters anyway, which is, as well as you can be having had that experience. But anyway, so I've always kind of reluctant to use my hypnosis stuff with people, with my family. I don't know why. I just don't know why I feel it. But anyway, I said to my mum, I said, look, if you want, I'm going to run this arrow technique with you and I'm going to run quantum healing with you. So anyway, she went into a trance and I ran these 2 techniques. She was kind of asleep. Then a nurse came in and was rattling some pots and pans. She sort of came out of it. So I stayed for 2 hours because I had to drive back the same day because I had clients the next day. Anyway, long story short, I got a call from her partner the next morning to say that since I'd been to see her, she hadn't had any more pain and she was out of bed and she was showering on her own. And bear in mind, the day before, she was having to be bed bathed and she could only move one arm. And you'd have to kind of see it yourself to see, I'm kind of reluctant to use the word, but how miraculous that was. But anyway, that was on the Sunday. On Thursday, she went back to her apartment, which was absolutely unbelievable. But long story short, this was, I think, in the October, and in January, she died 3 months after I'd been to see her and whatever else. But she'd lived those 3 months without pain. And so in that moment, when her partner rang me the day after and said, your mum's not in any pain and she's in the shower, in my mind, I just said, well, if someone could have done that for my mum, if I hadn't been there and someone else could have done that for mum, I'd be so pleased. So I just thought to myself, I'm never going to charge anyone to help them out of pain. And I haven't since. But I'm telling you this, and I don't know whether it's karma, whether it's just coincidence, but since that day, I've never been so financially well off. I didn't do it for that reason. I think, oh, well, I'm going to help my mum. I'm going to stop charging people and then it's going to bring me in more money. I never thought that. I didn't expect it, but that is the way it is. So I'm saying to all of you, I think this by finding ways of giving, it's not something that's going to detract from your life in any way. It's only ever going to improve your life. Love is the one commodity that you can't give away faster than it comes back to you. And that's my belief. The more you give it out, the more you get, and the more you have to give. So just a thought to end today anyway, that, you know, I love the fact that you're joining me and you're, you know, as much as you can on these things. Otherwise I'd be talking to myself and that'd be pretty sad. But, you know, have a beautiful day wherever you are. Know that you are beautiful. Know that you are the greatest creation on this planet. And know that you are stardust. Think about that. That's where we come from. And so that's who you are. And start to enjoy yourself, enjoy your body, be kind to your body, because it's the only one we're going to get. They can replace bits, but you're never going to get another whole one back. So, you know, just think to yourself, what can I do to make myself well? Eat the right foods, drink water, love yourself, and be kind to yourself. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye to you all. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful morning, Gayleen. Have a beautiful afternoon, Clara, wherever you are in California, wherever it is you live. Wherever you are in the world, you know, just be happy and enjoy. And I'll speak to you soon, okay? Take care. Nice to see you all. Bye.
Thank you, Freddie.
Bye now.
Bye.